Alright everybody, here are all the ingredients I use for my beer battered fish and chips, and I also have a potato in there. Why? Because I made homemade fresh french fries. Check out my video on french fries. Here I am. I have sliced the cod fish into fours, and I'm seasoning them well with lemon pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, salt, and pepper. And then I'm going to flip them over on the other side and what? Season, season, season. Don't forget the seasonings, babies. Don't forget the seasonings, because you need layers of seasonings, not just in the batter, but you need it on the fish as well, because you'll bite into that fish and it'll be bland. So season, season, season. Now I'm adding a half a cup of flour to the bowl, and then a 1/4 cup of cornstarch. This is going to make it nice and crunchy. And then we got to do what? Don't forget the seasonings, y'all. Add them seasonings to the batter as well. You got to have layers and layers of seasonings. Remember, season, season, season. Now I'm adding Heineken's. You can add whatever type of beer you like. This is all we had in the fridge, so I'm adding that. If you like brown beer, that's fine. Whatever type of beer you have, you can use that. And I actually pour my beer in slowly because I want to make sure my mixture gets to the texture that I like it to be. So I'm just adding it and stirring it, and I'm going to get it real smooth, like a pancake batter per se, if that makes sense. Here I'm adding more of the beer. I'm going to probably end up using this whole bottle of beer, but just showing you how the texture gets thinner and thinner as you pour in the beer. And it's getting pretty much to the texture that I like, but I'm going to add a little more, and I just continue to get it to that pancake texture that I like. Once you get that smooth pancake texture, then you just go ahead and add that codfish into your flour mixture, and make sure that they're saturated with this mixture, because you want to make sure they get crunchy and they have every piece of fish is covered well. Now I've heated up my oil, and it's time to drop these babies in. You see that? Yes, yes, yes. Just gonna be just so good and crunchy. You can see the crunchy little bits on the sides. Don't they look good? That looks really, really good. And it's not even done yet. So you want to brown it on both sides and make sure you get the fish is cooked very well. And this is a thick fish, so it's very flaky. So you got to make sure you cook it and cook it done. And make sure it's done, rather. Look at this fish. Isn't it beautiful? It's going to be so good. Now let's prepare our tartar sauce. I'm making a dill tartar sauce. If you like sweet, you can do sweet. But I started by chopping up some shallots. If you don't have shallots, you can use onions and dice them up really fine. And I added 2 tablespoons, about heaping tablespoons of mayo to a bowl. And then from there, we're just adding the shallots in there. And then we're adding in our dill relish. I'm sorry. If you want sweet relish, by all means, you can use that. And then I'm seasoning it up with some onion powder. And what else? Garlic powder. Yes, sir. We got to have the onion powder and the garlic powder. Season, season, season. Can't do it without the seasonings. Everything needs to be seasoned, okay? All right, so now that we have that all together, we're going to mix it in really, really good. And then I like to take I save pickle juice. So I like to pour a little of that in my relish just to thin it out a little bit and give it an extra hint of that dill taste. It's so good. Now it's time to prepare this sriracha. And we're just doing the same thing. 2 tablespoons of mayo. And what else? Sriracha, of course. And you can pour as much or as little in that as you like. If you like it hotter, of course, you're going to use more. If you don't, you use less. All right, once I finish stirring this sauce, I'll get my fish, my fries plated. And by the way, my homemade fries are listed in my videos. Check it out. Let's eat, y'all. All right, y'all, it's taste test time. You see that? It looks good. I already took a bite out. So I'm going to first try it with the sriracha and the mayonnaise. That's a good combination. Really, really good. Now I'm going to try it with my homemade relish, dill relish. This fish is so flaky. I wish you could taste it. It's so good. Well, let's not forget our fries. My steak fries. I like to dip it in the sauce too. Delicious. You got to try it out and let me know how you like it. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified each time I drop a video. Peace out. Love y'all.